Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to another top 5 zombies video. Today I'm going to be going over my personal top 5 wonder weapons on Black Ops 3 zombies. And we're, again, only at DLC 3, it could change, but right along into our number 5 spot is... Coming in at number 5, for me, has to be the KT-4 wonder weapon on Zetsubo no Shima. Now this wonder weapon looks really cool and it has a really cool effect, but the problem with it for me, and the reason it's so low and only at number 5, is because regardless of how much damage it does, it's technically a trap. It's not really a weapon. It's not really something you shoot at zombies to kill them. You shoot it on the ground to make a trap, and so it's a defensive weapon, if you want to call it a weapon. It's a defensive. It's like a trap. It's not really an offensive weapon. It's not something, you know, I can use when I'm training and kill zombies and blast them out of my way. It's something I can utilize as a trap. Now, I have been able to use it into the mid-30s and even 40s on Zetsubo no Shima as a trap effectively for camping. I wouldn't use it to train with, but that's just me. All in all, it's a pretty cool looking wonder weapon, and the effect of it is really cool. It's just that for me, it's a defensive weapon and not an offensive weapon, and that's so rare from a wonder weapon. And so that's why it's at number 5. But there is our number 5 spot, the KT-4. Oh shit, guys. Get ready for some controversy. Get ready for an unpopular opinion. Coming in at the number 4 spot is actually going to be the Raygun Mark 3. And I don't want to hear that it's not the Raygun Mark III. It is the Raygun Mark III. The weapon in your left hand is not... There's no argument. It is a ray gun. It is the third version of the ray gun. It is the Raygun Mark III. The Raygun Mark III just happens to come with an additional weapon on your left hand, and that's fine. Now, the reason this is so low on the list is because to me it's kind of underwhelming. I don't really like using it. I do like the black hole effect, but I don't find that it's super effective, especially on high rounds. It definitely takes some getting used to. I do like the fact that it's a box weapon. However, unlike our previous weapon on the list, not everyone can get it. Only one person can get this weapon. And again, like I say, I'm just a little underwhelmed with it. But it is cool looking and it does have a cool effect. And that's why it's at our number 4 spot. And that is the Raygun Mark III. And coming in at our number 3 spot is actually going to be the bows on Dreisendrach. Now, I've chosen to use the wolf bow for the gameplay clip for this, and that's because I use the wolf bow. It's, to me, similar to the thunder gun, and I train zombies and it blasts them out of my way, and that's what I want. I have seen people actually use the thunder bow clear into round 80, and I assume you could do it to round 100 with just camping with that bow. But I really like these bows. They're really cool. I like the fact that everybody can have it. I like the fact that you can pick and choose what kind of element you want your wonder weapon to have to fit your play style. I think that that's really awesome. However, I do think it kills the map a little bit for me because people depend on them and it kind of makes them play like shit. But as far as wonder weapons go, I think they're absolutely amazing. Not too hard to get, not too hard to upgrade. It still is a little bit tedious, but man, it's worth it. These wonder weapons, these bows they're just phenomenal. There you have it, our number 3 spot. Come on, man. And for our number 2 spot is actually going to be a classic wonder weapon brought back into Black Ops 3, and that is the Wunderwaffe, either DG2 or DG3, depending on whether you've pack-a-punched it or not. But man, the Wunderwaffe is just amazing. Nostalgic weapon, awesome looking weapon, awesome effect when it hits the zombies. You can use this thing on literally any round. You could be at round 200 and it still works the same as it works on round 2. You know, it's a box weapon, so you don't have to do any kind of crazy tedious tasks to get it. Unfortunately, only one person can have it at a time, But I mean, this wonder weapon is just great. As you can see in the gameplay here, I'm on round 42 on the giant. With absolutely no perks. That includes Juggernog, and because I've got the Wunderwaffe DG3, it's Pack-a-Punch, I'm completely fine. I'm completely safe. Although I did just get red screen there. But to me, the only reason that this doesn't take the #1 spot, and there is only one reason, because this to me is, if it's not the best wonder weapon of all time, and not just in Black Ops 3, but I mean of all time, if it's not the best, it's in the top 3, and the only wonder weapons that'll compete with it are the Thunder Gun and my #1 spot on this list, which we'll get into that in a second. But the only reason this is not #1 is because even though it does do infinite damage and you can use it to any round, when you shoot it, it does not kill the zombies instantly. And the animation looks really cool when the animation takes over when you shoot the zombies, but during that 2 or 3 second process of that animation, the zombies are not dead, and while those zombies won't hit you, they're in your way, they block you off, and potentially you can get stuck, get trapped, get cornered, because you shot the wonder weapon, and you probably shot it because you were trapped and cornered to get yourself out. And so there, it's a little bit of give and take there. You got to kind of know how to use it and understand that risk. But that's the only reason this weapon isn't #1. Otherwise, it would hands down take #1 for me, not just for this list, but of all time. And coming in at our #1 spot, it goes by many names, but it's most commonly known as the Apothic Servant, or the Maristagua. It is the wonder weapon on Shadows of Evil. So far it's only on that map, but boy, I'd love it if they brought it back for some more maps. This wonder weapon looks cool. It can be a box wonder weapon once you build it. Now, it does take a little bit to build it, but man, the black hole or Gersh effect on this weapon is just amazing. It's great for getting yourself, out of a jam if you get cornered. It's great for killing an entire horde of zombies in one shot. I mean, it's just everything you want from a wonder weapon. I love it to death. I was able to play to round 52 on Shadows of Evil with it. Could have gone further, but I mean, shit, how many hours are you going to play one game? I mean, this wonder weapon is probably one of the best wonder weapons, not just on this list and in Black Ops 3, but of all time. And to me, it very well may be the best wonder weapon of all time. The only arguments you could make would be the Wunderwaffe DG2 or DG3 and the Thunder Gun. I mean, this wonder weapon is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I wish they'd bring it back in some more maps. But there you have it, guys. There has been our top 5 wonder weapons so far in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, hopefully DLC 4 will come out, and we'll get another amazing wonder weapon. I sure hope so, because I was kind of disappointed with DLC 3's Raygun Mark 3, but hope for the best, right? Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you did like the video, be sure and leave a like. If you're new to my channel and you'd like to, please subscribe. And until my next video, I'll see you bye.